How many of y'all have a Netflix account? Access to a Netflix account. If you have access to a Netflix account, give me an N in the comments. If you pay for that Netflix account, give me a money emoji. If you have access to a Netflix account, give me an N in the comments. If you pay for that Netflix account, give me a money emoji. I currently have a Netflix account that is it is a 1-year paid membership through my phone, my mobile phone company, and after that I ain't gonna have it no more. But anyway, so let me tell you how somebody stole $11 million from Netflix. So in 2013, there was a director. His name is Carl Rinsch. Okay. Thank you. Oh, Round Nunes pays for her Netflix. Okay, money bags. In 2013, a director named Carl Rinsch, he made a movie called 47 Ronin, starring Keanu Reeves. Does anybody remember that movie, 47 Ronin? It was like Keanu Reeves. He was like the one white guy in like a house full of samurai. Anyway, the movie did not do well. But for some reason, even when directors flop, people still give them money. So between 2018 and 2019, Netflix paid this director, Carl Rinsch, who made that flop of a movie, 47 Ronin, paid him $44 million to create a sci-fi series called White Horse. Okay. So they paid him $44 million to create this series. On top of that, he asked for another $11 million from them to finish the series, and they gave it to him. Okay. So how can you imagine you give somebody $44 million to make something for you, and then they ask you for another 11 million and you give it to them and you don't get your stuff? Let me tell you what he did with this money. So what Carl Rinsch did, he transferred the extra $11 million. He transferred it into various accounts and then into his personal brokerage account. Then he started making weird investments that made him lose most of the money, the $11 million, about half of it. And then he spent the rest of the money on 5 Rolls-Royces and a red Ferrari, a Swiss watch, furniture, mattresses, and antiques, and cryptocurrency investments. Okay. He took the Netflix, he took your whatever you pay a month for Netflix. Please understand that it went in this man's pocket and he went and bought 5 Rolls-Royces. This is why Netflix keeps raising their rate. They're trying to get their money back because this man took their money. Okay. Now, so Netflix sued him. He was convicted on 1 count of wire fraud, 1 count of money laundering, and 5 counts of engaging in monetary transactions from illegal activity. And now he is facing 90 years in prison. So if you see your Netflix bill going up, it's because of this guy, Carl Rinsch. Okay. Netflix sued him for breach of contract and misappropriation. They paid a total of $55 million for this series called White Horse that was never delivered. Rinsch took production funds that were meant for intellectual property. So they paid him all this money to create intellectual property, something they were going to copyright and keep in their archives, right? And he used it for himself. They hired him. He was a work for hire. They whenever a house like Netflix hires you, it is a work for hire, meaning they want you for a specific reason. They want something specific from you. You're not just a regular employee. Okay. Anything he might have produced for them, meaning like scripts, footage, any materials, that is Netflix property, but they can't find none of it. They don't know where none of it is, right? So this is now his attorney is basically trying to say, well, you can't tell an artist what to do, with the money that you pay them to create. And what they're saying is like, sir, 5 Rolls-Royces, get over yourself. They paid you $55 million to make a series. How much did you really need to keep? You could have kept a cool $5 million and still made a good series. All right. So when somebody gives you money to make something for them, you have a legal obligation to do it because you accepted the money. You can't just take it and not fulfill your obligations because you might go to jail. All right.